When you're a photographer and you take a picture of something, you will see that one frame, believe it or not, just flicking before your eyes. And I knew, didn't even have to look back. And I said, I've got it. And then I looked back and obviously I knew I had it. My name is James Crombie. I'm a sports photographer from Ireland. I suppose the year it happened made a big difference because as a sports photographer, I'm generally working, but with no sport happening, I had lots of time to go off and pursue a different project. I'd seen an image before of a murmuration that looked like a bird, nothing like this. They make phenomenal shapes, the starlings. They do create these spheres, and I just thought we just had to get some shape that actually looked like something. Myself and my friend Colin, we'd spent 60 nights out there over the course of two and a half months. I definitely had in my head that something was going to happen, and it happened.
That's a bird. That looked like a bird.
It became a bit of an addiction, really. We just wanted to go every night. We were constantly checking the weather. We were ringing each other saying, where do you think they're going to be tonight? Where are the last night? And you basically have to be on them or you might as well not be there. If they're a kilometre away, they're too far away. Over the 60 nights, we were nearly able to, we won't say predict, but we had a good idea of where they were going to be. And just by noticing some sort of pattern, a lot of nights we went and we were just in the wrong spot. And then we say, okay, I think they're going to be somewhere else tomorrow night. So we'd turn up tomorrow night, and then tomorrow night it'd be raining, and you turn up the next night, and then it might be a perfect sunset, but they might be 2 kilometres away again. And then some nights you were on them and they didn't do anything. They just kind of floated in, and then you're like, bah. The night before, I remember saying, okay, I think they're going to be where they ended up being that night. And it wasn't the ideal night. Then 3 or 4 nights earlier, I'd taken an image and the sky was beautiful. It was an orange sunset, and I thought, this is the location that I've been waiting for. But there was something about it that night. A lot more birds turned up than usual, and they were a lot more active. It was a sight to behold. Straight away when I took the picture, I said, it's a bird, it's a big bird. They actually done 2 birds that night. So there was something really strange happening that night, and it was a pleasure just to be able to witness that split second that would probably never happen again. You know, it's nature at its best. And I remember some nights trawling through muddy fields with my boots completely laden down and bitterly cold, and it was good to be out, but it didn't feel like it was a pleasure. It needed the journey, it needed the 60 nights, it needed the disappointments and the failed efforts, and it means a lot more that it actually took that great deal of effort to actually capture it, you know, and it's something that I'll probably never forget. There was 3 or 4 of us there that night to witness the big bird. But the next night, there was about 60 photographers there, everyone hoping it'd happen again. And it'll probably never happen again. And that's the irony of it. They'll do a different shape or they'll do something else. But what happened that night will never happen again. And it's the pure joys of nature, I suppose.